What did you do? Walk through the river on the way here? You're all wet. We sure had a rocky beginning to 2020. COVID-19, forest fires, politics, bad news, and it keeps coming into my ears, and I'm sure it comes into your ears as well. Are you ready to escape to another season and go into fall? I am. Let's break the barrier and go in there. But before I break the barrier, I gotta turn off this bad emotion that's going through my head right now with all the bad news and everything. Be patient, I gotta turn it off. Now isn't that better? That was only a quick fix, but we gotta hurry up and get in there before the emotions come back. Let's get going. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. Timberlane Film, let the show begin! Right now, we are in summer, but behind me is the barrier to fall. Are you ready to break that barrier and go in the fall? Once we go in there, we cannot come back. But would you really want to? Once fall is here, we could finally move on. We are going to break the barrier and make life a whole lot easier.
People say that they are because they believe that they're in our practice.
Goodbye, summer. You were sure a pain in the butt. Now I'm a happy camper. No wonder people like to camp. Isn't this more relaxing than worrying about a paycheck? If an entire year was tucked inside of a tiny clock, then autumn would be the magic hour. Check out this majestic redwood tree. Did you know these giant trees only grow in California and Oregon? And not only that, a lot of them live over 2,000 years old. And they can grow over 300 feet tall. And you won't believe where they get their water. They actually get their water from fog. What happens is the fog rolls in and hangs around the branches up there. And then the redwood trees drink all the fog up. I'm not kidding. Kind of hard to believe, isn't it? Hey, don't feel bad. I had a hard time believing it too. Redwood trees are the tallest trees in the entire world. And not only that, a lot of these trees have bark that is over 1 foot thick. That is nature's way to protect them from forest fires. Aren't you glad you're not a tree? You might live a long time, but you'd have to drink fog all the time. I wouldn't want to do that. You know, redwood trees aren't as boring as how they look. They are actually very friendly. If you've seen one redwood tree, you've seen them all, right? Wrong! But with 5 taps on the bark, you can even fool Lewis and Clark. Don't run away yet. And don't be frightened by what you see. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for, and nature's main attraction, the happy redwood tree. Behold. Hey, thanks for coming out of your bark, Mr. Tree. Now go back and drink some more fog. He sure was a happy tree, but he was kind of funny looking, wasn't he? He was actually a nice tree to talk to. Most trees I talk to complain about lightning, forest fires, and they usually have chips on their branches. Hey, you want to see the forest version of frosting on the cake? And here it is, the beautiful ferns all over the place. Being so tiny, I don't blame them for hanging around a big redwood tree. I mean, who's gonna tangle with a redwood tree? You know, they must be pretty good friends that hang out all day together. Look how happy they are together. Aren't they a good couple? We must stop. And you know why? Because right behind me is the barrier of winter. We can't even get close to that right now. Do you realize the dangers we would face if we go in there? We can't even get close to it. But on the first day of winter of December 21st, 2020, we can go and break that. Just not now. We don't want to break it anyway. Look at all the rain in there. You got wet enough walking in the river on the way here. Hey, you want to see the river that leads to my cabin? Just so you know, there's a lot of trout in there. Oh wow, I found an amazing attraction that you just won't believe. The amazing hollow redwood tree. Do you know what happens to somebody when they interact with a hollow redwood tree? You're about to find out. The hollow redwood tree is the only place where the echo of darkness and the ocean meet and actually fall in love with each other. But I want to warn you, once we go in there, we can't come back. This hollow tree is a one-way ticket. Don't get confused. Don't wonder, because our drama will make you forget that we were even here. Brace yourself.
Are you awake? Are you awake? Open your eyes.
Smell the fresh air and enjoy the view. Now, isn't that a beautiful view? The hollow redwood tree, you never know where it's going to put you, which is why it put us right here. And the problem with that, we're further away from my cabin now, which means we have to hike all the way back. And that redwood tree was only a one-way ticket. We can't go back through it. Well, the main thing is the barrier of fall is broken. Now we can finally enjoy the holidays. In fact, I'm going to go back to my cabin, light a fire, and eat warm chocolate chip cookies next to my dog. But I do have some important words before we head up the river. Don't pinch yourself and wake up. Follow your dreams. They know the way. That was pretty groovy, wasn't it? I bet you never seen a place like this before, have you? But I want to thank you for coming by and watching Timberlane Films. Until next time, you have a great week. Goodbye, everybody.